What's going on? We back with the Boxing Clinic. I'm Morris, your boy CJ Goodfellow. One time for the one time. Y'all know what the business is. And Angel Garcia said he might be retiring from coaching his son, Danny Garcia. He says that Danny isn't listening to him no more, and sometimes you need a different voice in the corner. All right? I don't know if Danny, fired him and he just trying to take the high road. I couldn't imagine Danny doing that, but people been saying that for a long time, that Danny Garcia needs a different coach. He don't know how to close distance. He don't know how to cut the ring off. But I just think, I think it's a more major problem. I don't think Danny Garcia has the desire or the heart to fight anymore. I don't see that fire, before he really got wealthy in the game and got popular. I don't see that. I think that's more of a problem than Angel Garcia being the coach, in my opinion. All right. Angel could be hard on himself or whatever. He got his son to the pinnacle, to being the number one 140-pound champion, to being a champion at 147. And I think it had more to do with Danny being content, comfortable, and, once you reach your goals, it's hard to set other ones and try to reach those as well. Danny is definitely overachieved by many people's opinion, but I think they should ride off in the sunset together. If they want to, just go out with a bang next year. Maybe try to cross over and make the Crawford fight, get a tune-up, or they just want an easy fight to go out on top and just say we won and went out on top. I think that's the ticket right there. I think they need to just go get another fight. If it's an easy fight, win and just ride into the sunset together. Honestly, I don't want to see them two split up, man. But Angel, Angel is keeping it a buck. Maybe he think it's in his son's best interest to get a different coach in his ear. And maybe Brother Nas, I know them and Bernard Hopkins ain't on good terms, but maybe Bernard can bring something to the table. But maybe Brother Nas or somebody else can help Danny Garcia out. But I think Danny Garcia, with the tools given, with the lack of speed and the other lack of elite athlete qualities, I think he's overachieved. I think Angel did a good job, and his son, did what most people couldn't predict him doing out of the amateurs and winning a lot. So he could be hard on himself, but I think if he go, Danny should go with him. He should retire. Just continue to invest his money, be a good businessman. But at the end of the day, don't forget, he called Porter out. His father talked all that shit to Keith Thurman. And, when you inactive, he got to look at himself. When you inactive, it's hard to crank that engine back over and, get it running at optimum speeds. You know what I'm saying? It's real hard to do that, man. And, when you only fight once a year, of course you're not going to be in rhythm. He was just missing Sean Porter by inches, legitimately inches. He was just missing Sean Porter by. And I don't really accredit that to Sean Porter's defense, because Sean Porter's hands was down. He was a little bit more defensive responsible. But I just accredit that to Danny not being active and being rusty and whatever. And you could say Sean was rusty as hell too. But, Sean, he preserved himself in the gym better than Danny did. Danny was breathing out his mouth about the 4th or 5th round. And Sean just out-hustled him, man. And I know they didn't think Sean Porter could beat them because Sean Porter didn't have a jab. They seen him as a limited fighter. And it's a shock to them that they got beat by Sean Porter. And they trying to say they got robbed. No, you got out-hustled, And at the end of the day, you just proved yourself to be a top 5 welterweight still. You lost to the 4th best welterweight, which I think is, any combination you want to put him in. Earl, Keith, Sean, Terrence, and then I think it's Danny Garcia. But, at the end of the day, it is what it is. If Pops, Angel Garcia, want to get up out of there and give his son another coach, so be it, I just think Danny, he ain't going to be an elite fighter. You know what I'm saying? He done being an elite fighter. I don't see him capturing another world title at this weight or 154. Now with the crop of talent that's here, if you rematch Keith Thurman, he loses. I think if he fight Bud Crawford, he loses. Obviously, I think he fought Earl Spence, he loses. I think he fought Sean Porter again, he loses again. And he was a guy at 140, but it didn't work out that way at 147. But like I said, Angels did have his deficiencies like every other coach, This ain't the golden age for boxing coaches, man. I'll tell you that right now. It ain't, but, he said Danny just wasn't listening to him. And he said, maybe just tired of hearing my voice. He needs somebody else's voice to get in there. And that's a good synopsis by him, man. That's being totally unbiased to the situation and knowing that you're not getting the job done and wanting the best for your son. It's hard for people, other fathers, to do that and fathom somebody can do a better job than you could in the gym. So shout out to Angel for seeing that, and we'll see what it beholds for Danny Garcia in the near future. But like I said in my other video yesterday, I think it's best for him to hang it up, or go out with a bang next year, get 2 or 3 fights, or just get an easy win and go out on top. I don't think he's going to achieve anything else in the sport, but sweeping up some change and putting some extra change in his pocket. But it's the Boxing Clinic and more. It's your boy CJ Goodfella. Y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and we working, man. We working. If you want to donate, the PayPal link is there as well. We can wait till we go live in the super chat. But yeah, shout out to the LDBC, to all my real brothers that's holding it down as well. And we on to the next one. But let me know what y'all think. Should Danny, Angel, Garcia split? Should they both retire? And who will be a good coach for Danny if y'all think Danny and Angel should split? Y'all know what it is. We gone.